Today's Friday, like the last day before Easter, and I haven't really made any Easter eggs yet. Damn! I was planning to, like, every year after Easter I think of I need to make eggs for the next year, and I really like prepare them, get what's inside of the eggs out and dry them and polish them, and then I try to color them and everything, but then I kind of give it up, and then the year is around and it's Easter again and I don't have eggs. My favorite technique to prepare eggs is you like get all the egg white and yolk out of the eggs, and then you wash them and then you dry them, and then I figure out that the most efficient way to color them is to use nail polish. You can get so many different colors, and when you do it just really sticks to the egg, because whenever you do it with like any other wet colors, you know, based on the water, it just that colors can really fade, or if they by any accident get wet, they kind of like it's dirty. But this nail polish is really efficient and it makes the whole eggshell stronger and it really works out. So that's the first thing I do, and then the second thing I do is to decorate them, and I take this contour from the, basically it's for the fabrics, like for silk or something, but it's really easy to use it on eggs as well. So you take this contour, I have silver and black, and I'm not sure where I put them, but okay, and I made these little teeny tiny dots all around the egg, and it turns out really beautiful. It's like super simple, you don't have to be specifically talented because everybody can make the damn dots, and it just really looks really good at the end. What I did so far is I prepared the eggs. Some of them, I put them in this box, and this is how they look. They're just really ordinary eggs, and if you're a clumsy person you can drop them and then they kind of crack, which happened to me more than once before. But basically how you make this is you just make hole in each side of the egg, here and here, and then you blow through the egg so everything from the inside gets out. You can just do this whenever you're baking something like cookies or pie or whatever, and you need eggs, and that's it. So you let them to dry, and then I have this nail polish. I kind of managed to collect the white one, which is boring, and purple one, but I'm not sure this purple one is still completely useful. I put some of that acetone in it, but whenever I do that, it doesn't turn out so well. Okay. My nail polish just always dries before I use it to the end, and I was already preparing these eggs and I had these nail polishes there and they just dried overnight. I mean, not really overnight, but maybe when it was cold or something, and now they're completely pretty much useless and I haven't finished those eggs. But that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to color eggs, and then I'm going to look for some color to replace the contour that I've lost. And I think it's going to be kind of pretty. I really hope so. I found an SMP of what I'd like to make. This is not really exactly what I was talking about because this egg is not colored, and these dots weren't made really with contouring I was talking about before. They were made with these alcoholic markers, which reminded me that it's even easier to make it with the markers, because when you're using that contour, it's like in these tubes, and you know, you're really trying to get it out the right amount and you have to squeeze it out, and you never know how much you're going to squeeze out and how disastrous it's going to turn out, and then you're not allowed to touch it for 20 minutes because it has to dry. But this is really simple, and yes, you can get the white marker, which is super great. I always forget to buy it, but my grandma has it, so I'm going to borrow it. I know she has it. I'm going to take a risk and try to color this egg or this purple nail polish that I kind of made functional before again. I don't know if it's really functional. I have to try it. Yeah, it works. That is really beautiful. This always reminds me of candy, not really Milka because it's not exactly the same color, but it reminds me of that, you know, the shiny wrapping you get around the candies. It just looks so much like it. I just have really weird imagination. It's so amazing, I can't believe this worked. Usually nothing really works out for me, seriously. Like today, for example, I mean, I'm having a really good day, but my part of it is not really good because I I managed to sit on chocolate. Yeah, it can be a weird thing for you, but I just call it Friday. Technically, I was eating this big donut with chocolate on it, and then the chocolate kind of fell off, and I sat on it really by accident because I didn't know, and I was wearing these light blue pants. But yeah, I luckily went home after that, so nobody could notice. Seriously, if you're a clumsy person, everything is so much more exciting. Kinda, I suppose. So basically this is what you do, and then you let it dry, and then you turn it around, color it to the end. It's not really a especially big deal that you need special instructions for. And I guess I'll be back with results.